Second question here would be, do different states and towns have better selections between, because I went to every gas station, grocery store. Basically, this is summed up as what places have better cans. If you want a specific video for what places have good cans, I'm just going to kind of just focus in on this junk. If you want a video of me telling you what places have good cans, I could easily do that, and I'm sure that's something I'll end up doing now because of your question. But honestly, you want to check like the back roads kind of gas stations, like the ones that aren't near main streets, because chances are if they're on a main street, people are going in there, people are picking stuff up, and they're saying, oh, that's different from what I'm used to seeing. Like if they were to see like a rare Java, they'd be like, oh, I'm not used to seeing that in stores, so I'll buy that. Usually where I found my more rare cans would be places people don't often go to, like, really odd Citgos and such, where people just don't go. I would stay away from places like Walmart and Jewel, just simply because they only have what's out currently, if that. Most of the time they basically have the bare flavors in there. Like I'll go into Jewel and they'll have green, maybe red amp, and that's about it. The generic rock stars, and then like every flavor Monster, like not every flavor, but like a couple of the rehabs, the original flavor, and then like maybe if you're lucky you'll find an assault one or two. So yeah, that's basically that. I'll be putting up a video for you of places to go, but I'd say stay away from, if you know the place is gonna be stocked. Like if the place you go to is like the place I go to is Speedway, they always have like cases of Monster just sitting by the cash registers for when they run out. That's usually a pretty good indication that they don't have any rare stuff, because they're just kind of cycling through whatever generic stuff they have. Now, there are differences in, like, current cans. Like there's gas stations like what I just described that would be good ideal places to find new ones, but if you're trying to go out and find old rare ones, I'd say stick to like family owned gas stations that are just kind of off the map. Definitely family owned places have better selections, because they're not restocking every so often just because they're waiting to run out, or they don't feel it's necessary because it's their money. It's not like it's a chain's money, it's their out of pocket money. Another really useful tip I could give you is, if you find a place and they tend to get things in, like I described in my Speedway, if they tend to get things in earlier or in big quantities, you can, it depends on where you're going, but you could try and, talk to the manager there, or see if anybody's like regular cash register guy, and you can give them your information, tell them, you collected or you're looking out for it, and give them your number and have them give you a call when they get it in. I know people have done that before. I did that before I started collecting. I have my own spot where they tell me when they're getting stuff in or not. That's a good way. They probably can't get you old stuff, so I wouldn't be like, hey, can you get me Russian Javas from like 2007? But you can be like, oh, I'm looking for the new Monsters. If they come in, give me a call, give me your number, just be friendly. They don't usually screw you over or throw it on the back burner. If they're nice people, like if you go in there every time and you see them working the cash register, and they know you, then they'll probably do it. Like they don't have to know you first name basis, obviously, but if they recognize your face enough to know that you're a regular. Yeah, that's basically the advice I can give you on that. Like I said, I'll be putting up a video of places that have better selections. Not retail, wholesale places usually have decent ones. Like a lot of people check Big Lots, and I have a place over by me, Continental Sales. They had a shit ton of like mixed for a while, and the M80 24 ounces. So I picked up a couple from there. That's only here in Chicago, because I live in Chicago. But yeah, so thanks for your question. I hope this helped you. If you need any more specific details, feel free to comment it, and I will, address it in the comment reply. Otherwise, I'll be putting up the video as I said I would.